Hi friends, this is Dipty and welcome to Life Admin 365 and welcome to today's video. I know it's been a while since I last posted. I've been a little bit busy with getting things done around the house. School is almost done and I cannot wait for summer vacations to start. Join me today as I share with you all a super productive Sunday in my life. Grab some tea or coffee and see what all I can get accomplished today. It's a beautiful summer day in June and at this time of the year, I love to sit and enjoy my cup of warm water in my patio. Summer mornings have been pleasantly cool and I love to open my patio windows to let the fresh breeze come in. After watering my vegetable garden and enjoying some fresh morning breeze, I'm heading for my most dreaded task of the day, which is unloading the dishwasher and putting away the clean dishes. This is the most dreaded task because it's not as simple as taking the dishes and keeping them away. It invariably involves wiping away leftover water from the bottoms of coffee cups and crevices of container lids. And though it takes a little bit more than 10 minutes, it feels like forever. And that is why I like to get this task done first thing in the morning. For if I were to keep it for later, I may not get it done at all. And if dishwasher doesn't get emptied, it means that my sink will start filling up with new dishes. And I absolutely hate sink filled with dishes. I truly believe that a clean sink leads to a clean kitchen. Anyways, it's about 8 a.m. and I am ready to grind soaked mung beans to make my mung dosa. Yesterday afternoon, I soaked about 2 cups of dry whole mung beans, which have doubled in quantity since then. To my Vitamix blender, I have added close to 2 cups of soaked mung beans, followed by the addition of 6 green chilies, 8 garlic cloves, and lastly a cup of soaked poha, followed by half a teaspoon of methi or fenugreek seeds. Once the batter is ready, I'm going to let it sit for 45 minutes before proceeding to make the dosas. During this time, I'm keeping the remaining 2 cups of soaked mung beans for sprouting. I'm adding enough water so that there is about a centimeter of water remaining on the top and then covering it and keeping it aside for sprouting. I love using my electric griddle for making dosas or uttapam. Right now, I'm making these dosas for Milind and I will make some more of these for boys right around the lunchtime. While I'm making these dosas, Milind is making coffee. Boys have just woken up and are eating cereal and milk for breakfast. Saturday and Sunday mornings, the two of us like to sit down and catch up on some crime patrol. It is one of our favorite series and Milind hasn't missed a single episode since its airing. Milind has eaten a filling breakfast of moong dosa along with yogurt and ketchup and is on his way to play golf. And I am ready to record my meal prep video, at least the introduction part of it. There are a few other things that I have to do on my meal prep list along with my usual veggie prep and preparing dough for the week. First thing is to make dry coconut garlic chutney. I have had these dry coconut heads for a long time and Milind is really waiting. We finally got a store-bought chutney but I never got it done. But today is the day when I'm going to get that done. There are other supplementary ingredients which I will share when I am making the recipe. The second main thing on my list is to make the sweet and sour mango relish that I've been talking about for a long time. Again, these are the raw mangoes. You can see that they've started ripening already. So I'm going to use these 2 semi-ripe mangoes to make the sweet and sour mango relish. The key ingredients along with these raw mangoes, hing, you need a lot of hing in that, and then you need methi seeds. I need to toast and grind some red chilies as I don't have sufficient red chili powder for making either the relish or the garlic chutney. Oh my god, look at these. Both mangoes have ripened considerably, not raw anymore, and half of each one is rotten. Oh shoots. After considerable deliberation, I've decided to proceed with the good portions and discard the bad ones. After confirming that the good portions don't have any funky smell or taste, only to realize that they are neither sour nor sweet, just tasteless and extremely fibrous. I'm still going to go ahead and make the relish, which in Marathi we call as methamba. Once I've separated the mango chunks from their skin, I'm preparing tadka for the relish, which is as simple as sputtering half a teaspoon cumin seeds, half a teaspoon methi seeds in hot oil, lowering the heat to its lowest temperature and adding 1/4 teaspoon of hing, followed by the addition of mango chunks. Another key ingredient in this recipe is crushed good and salt. Since mangoes are already ripe, they don't need much cooking. Few minutes of stirring and it's ready. While I am waiting for the relish to cool down, I am preparing ingredients for the coconut garlic chutney. First, I'm going to dry roast the peanuts on medium-low heat. I can use them only after they are cool, and hence I'm starting with this task first. Now it's time to prepare the dry coconut head. You can cut them into small pieces or simply cut them small enough so that they can be shredded by the food processor. And I'm choosing to use the latter strategy, which is using the shredding disc of my food processor and make it easy for me. And another tedious task, peeling garlic. Usually I recruit my boys for this task, but alas, today I've decided to do it myself. Smacking garlic cloves with the blade of knife makes it much easier to peel the skin off the garlic cloves. Now that the coconut is shredded, I'm transferring to a plate so that I can use the same container for grinding. With the food processor container and blade in place, I am adding roasted peanuts, about half a cup, followed by about 6 to 8 dried kokum, then the peeled garlic cloves, about 20 of those, and then chopped coconut pieces and freshly ground red chilies. After a rough blending, I'm adding the shredded coconut in parts and blending everything to reach a coarse but smooth consistency. Doesn't it sound like an oxymoron? Smooth, rough and smooth. Like a coarser texture, but everything is blended uniformly is what I'm trying to get to. And then I'm adjusting the taste with salt and some more red chili powder. And it has come out pretty good. Both Milind and I will love it. And this is the way my mother-in-law makes this particular chutney, and that is the way we love it in our house. Going back to the relish, it's cooled down sufficiently and is ready to be transferred into the glass jar. It's close to 11:30 a.m. and I'm going to make moong dosas for my boys for their early lunch and get showered and freshened up. It's time for puja and prayers. Actually, it's a little bit late in the morning, but it's a Sunday and my schedule is a little bit slow. Everything runs a little bit slow and late on Saturdays and Sundays. After my puja and prayers, I'm ready to get dressed up for my home showing appointments, and I need to leave on time to make my appointments. I wish I recorded this portion as well, but in a rush to head out, I totally forgot about it. I hope I remember to record a few of my showings the next time I'm out. I'm home from my showings and it is close to 3:30 p.m. After changing into home clothes and reclining with a large cup of coffee, I still feel tired, but I still have a lot of things to do. So I decide to fold the 3 loads of laundry. I'm folding these clothes while I'm watching my favorite YouTubers and their latest video. And though it does not take more than 45 to 50 minutes to finish these 3 loads, it feels forever. And then we have to put these folded clothes away in the closets. I don't know when I will get that task done. Definitely not today. It's just past 5 p.m. and I'm starting my next task, which is prepping veggies for the upcoming week. Milind and my older son Aditya did Indian groceries in the afternoon while I was out. Typically, they put away the groceries as soon as they bring them in. But I remembered in the nick of time that I need to record my grocery shopping. And so here is a peek of what I got from the Indian store. On my grocery list are beets with greens, guar, cilantro, cabbage, 2 bunches of methi, cauliflower, green chilies, tomatoes, and some cookies and savory snacks like farsan and chivda, plus pantry staples like spices, moong dal, tur dal, and urad dal. My youngest and I did Costco grocery shopping yesterday, and I had to get them out so that I could line them up for showing it to you guys. Here is a quick look at all my groceries that I got from Costco. So tortillas, buns, croissants, and bread are from Costco. Also from Costco are the spicy root vegetable chips, tortilla chips, crepes along with sparkling LaCroix water, and things that needed refrigeration like milk, cream, butter, and eggs are already in the refrigerator. I am going to decant all the pantry staples in their jar, starting with cumin seeds, urad dal, and moong dal, and finally the black cardamom. Finally, it's time to tackle the fresh produce. When I look at all that I have to prep on my meal prep days, I get a bit overwhelmed. In those situations, I start with the most easiest and the quickest task that I can accomplish. One thing leads to another, and in no time the mountain starts whittling down. I am so tired from all the walking and going up and down the stairs for my home showings, so I've decided to change my meal prep strategy, and I'm going to sit down in front of TV for a few of my tasks like picking methi leaves and gawar. I'm getting a break in between. I'm checking on my moong beans, and to my delight, I see that they have sprouted perfectly. So I'm going to wash them thoroughly under tap water a couple of times, and then once they are fully drained, I'm going to spread them on this tray lined with large handkerchief and wait for them to dry up. While the sprouts are drying, I'm going back to work on prepping the veggies. Anyways, you all know how much I love paneer. As you can see here, I have cubed paneer, half about 1.5 kilograms, and then I have about 500 grams of paneer. Yes, don't get me started on paneer. I can eat paneer every single day of the week and forever. Moving on to these mushroom caps, I have cleaned and removed the stems and the gills of these mushrooms. My plan is to stuff them with rustic spicy tomato masala, breadcrumbs, mozzarella cheese, and top them with parmesan cheese and oven bake them for a delicious meal when paired with a huge bowl of salad. Then I have a plethora of other veggies like green peppers for making green pepper besan bhaji, red peppers for salad, cauliflower and gawar for making bhajis on one of the weekdays, methi for making methi puris, and lastly the sprouts to eat as salad or turn into usar. I needed roti dough in between to take a break from the veggie prep, and that's what I have here in this corner, plus the coconut garlic chutney and the mango relish that I made earlier in the day. It's close to 7:30, but I don't have to worry about dinner tonight. We have leftovers from yesterday's dine out dinner, which we will finish tonight. For occasions such as Father's Day, Mother's Day, etc., we typically go out to restaurants on a day earlier or a day later to avoid crowds. It's unbelievable how crowded these restaurants can get for such celebrations, especially considering the recent gradual opening of our restaurants to almost their full capacity. My sink is full with dishes, and while I absolutely hate to have full sink, I still have to finish my daily walk, and since it looks like it's going to rain, I'm only going to put away my washed food processor bowl and its accessories and go for my walk. I'll clean the sink once I get back. It's close to 8:30 p.m. and I'm still inclined to complete my 14K steps. So I'm taking my trusty umbrella with me and hoping that it does not rain. Alas, it did drizzle and I had to use my umbrella. But I did complete my 14K steps for my day. It's about 9:45 p.m. and I'm getting the last of the day's tasks done. I'm rinsing my dishes and pots and pans and loading them in my dishwasher and getting that started, followed by cleaning up the sink. Then I'm cleaning the kitchen counter, sweeping the floor and tidying up my living room. Then I'm heading back to my patio to lock up the windows that I had opened earlier in the morning and ensuring that everything is where it needs to be. Then I'm checking my kitchen to make sure everything is neat and tidy, and then turning off my lights and heading upstairs. Once upstairs, I'm laying out my clothes for tomorrow, brushing my teeth, cleansing and moisturizing my face, setting up my alarm for tomorrow, and hitting the pillow. Thank you all for watching, and if you've enjoyed this content, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.